All right, Grand Rising, it's Shalonda or Shay Seeking, and I'm back. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the sealed portion here. Um, let's see. So, I, there's a little bit of contradicting energy here, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to sieve through it. Um, okay, because I feel like this is correlating with some things that are going on with um, yeah, with a couple of things. Okay. Oh, so this is a part. Okay, so again, after the sop was given to Judas, Satan entered him. You know what? Let's see something. Hold on. Okay. So again, this is not your mama's Bible study. I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. And yeah, so okay. So this whole thing about this bread soaked in some liquid or a sop. Okay, a cup which sops are put. Okay, so this is making me think, okay, again, like I was saying again about the King of Wands energy being the bread or the staff or the, whatever. Okay, so the again, I look at that a loaf or something like that, right? Um, hmm. Yeah, it's even making me think of like a wand or that another kind of wand, that would be used. Um, yeah. Okay. So, all right. Okay, because I'm thinking of like the energy of like sex magic or whatever, and how sometimes, well, I feel that people will use certain things that belong to other people with their liquid. I mean, it sounds graphic, but this is just how I feel. Okay, what I'm seeing here. Okay, so again, you get it, you get the gist of it. All right, we don't have to go all the way there. So again, maybe I don't know, a feminine could be, missing some personal items or something sometimes. Mm, if you know what I mean. And, some people is nasty enough to be like trying to be using that. And, I don't know. It's just weird for me, like I said, because I had a vision. I had to be real thorough. I feel like this is the energy that somebody was trying to relay a while back to me. Um, and then now seeing it this way, I'm kind of seeing something here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Something like transferable of something like a liquid, bodily fluid or whatever, because even I was looking at the blood of Christ or whatever, and this kind of energy last night, and then I was reading about blood or whatever, and it was saying about like how all these other materials are in it, and something to do with like blood tissue and I mean lung tissue, and I don't know, it was just something because I was looking at like the healing properties or whatever. Um, hmm. Again, and noticing that again, yeah, okay, whatever. All right, too much information. So again, yes, soaked or saturated with liquid. Okay. All right. So this is and I just have to be like I said without being graphic. We're talking about like even just I'm just thinking blood and birthing and stuff like that, and ovulate like the true essence of a woman. Okay. Um, how it is that whole mammy energy, like I was saying about sitting at how they used to say that they would have children, so-called slave children, sit at the feet of people that were sick, right? So I'm noticing again when this, certain instances, it's just starting to come to me, um, where I had to question motives of some certain things, and And also, yeah, okay, well, anyways, we're just not going to spend too much time on that. But this whole thing about sopping and cups and stuff like this, like I said, a Queen of Cups. But if we're talking about the Queen of Cups energy here, okay, then, okay, it's saying like the Queen of Cups is like loyal, the Queen of Cups is, empathic, psychic, things like these, right? So again, these are going to be kind of natural abilities. I feel they go with the Empress, but I feel, it possibly for this Queen of Cups here in this card, the way I read this with the Venus shell being behind her head and this thing on top of her head and this device in front of her, the only reason why some of these feminines that may be really karmics, or let's not even use that may be having hidden motives, or maybe not really, centered, or maybe not the spiritual essence of the children, or the spiritual part, like the Gnostics, and again, they may not be that, but because they have connections to, or because they're hovering or monitoring or succubus energies, or these type of energies. And this is just, again, from my point of view, my storyline, the way that I see things on this journey, because we're all put on different journeys so that we can speak those parts, so we can testify about what we've seen and done and heard and things like this, and then it either resonates or it doesn't. But for me, looking at this, and this child here trapped underneath here, right? Because it's making me think about the dream that my daughter said, that she had an evil stepmother that made her go into a hole in the ground, right? So again, this is making me think about that energy here, because she is, I'm at a point now where I'm being more protective over her, because I feel, something is a brewing here, where somebody wants to manipulate situations to remove me from even all of my children's lives. You know what I'm saying? So this is a personal, real testimony of me, the soulmate, the twin flame, in the twin ray. Okay. And how I feel like, again, this energy that's here, when I put like the boy is mine, there's an energy of me with a connection to a child that is a boy out there. Okay. And I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's kind of like something that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like others know. Okay. Others know of this reason why this masculine would want me to think of this child as being close to me or something. I don't know. It's hard to explain the whole thing, right? But I feel like, again, one of these energies, possibly with the moon behind it, right? It possibly, right, that may just know the other information, or whatever this is, or they may have something to do with this child. They may be holding this child back, possibly in the system, or some kind of way or something, from a connection. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm saying. I just hope that, again, whatever, it resonates with somebody as to what I'm saying here. Okay, because I feel like divine masculine was reaching out to me to remind me of the child, or the boy, or to remember why I was doing any of this. Okay. It feels like that energy was coming this way. If it's not for me, it's somebody that is going to be watching this video. Okay. Again, right? Because everybody, and that's what I'm saying. I don't like the way I describe things. People think that it's just like me. I'm about me, 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 me. No, it's not. It's just, I'm giving it through my vision. It's like a tunnel vision. It's, through that way. Okay. So again, all these precious stones and stuff on the ground. She's of water and air. Okay. But again, the whole air thing is having a higher up look. Now, this doesn't have to be naturally gifted. This is also, again, someone that could be hired by other, another entity or whatever, to watch someone and to get their information. Because I'm noticing here, we're going to be talking about the Son of Man being exalted. But the whole thing about this is, that's why it's making me think it has something to do with 5G and a lot more manipulation than we think, because what they're doing is trying to take that true essence of that Christ energy, and they're trying to remove that from the playing field. And this is, I feel, what has been missing throughout the test of the time. And I feel like this is why Source has me in this kind of mold, where people might say it comes off as arrogant or pushy or whatever, because it's like I'm coming out. It's like this energy of, no, not this time. And I feel like That's just what I'm seeing here. I feel like I figured out the advantages. You know what I'm saying? Even people are not being honest with me. There's millions of secrets and all this other stuff and these speculations and everything. People pushing this narrative and, just because they want a certain outcome. And again, it's just leaving something written that way, and it might be improper when we're in living God energy right now. For me, that's not what my platform is for. My platform is for dismantling this shit and bringing it forward. And again, you can do what you want to do with the information, but again, that's how I notice, like, for my outer feelings right now, people want me to be humbled or shut up, or they want me to feel bad or embarrassed. You can't do that to me, because again, I feel like Source has built me in a certain fashion and form where I had to go through these obstacles. I had to be embarrassed. I had to be, and I took those shots and I kept rolling, and I never gave up my faith. I never gave up my belief in this particular connection or whatever it is. I will take because I've never acted like I'm better than anybody. I'm just very thorough and very matter of factual about what I'm saying here, because it's coming from Source. Why would I doubt myself? Why would I be in a cowering energy here? Okay. So again, I'm thinking it's like this whole thing. We're gonna get to a point where it says something about my God. They wondering which God is mine then, And so again, we're hopefully gonna get there within this video, but let's just keep moving. I feel like, again, and this is a very, angry, vindictive looking person. They look very jealous or hateful. They're not excited about what they're seeing here. And I feel like people have been trying to play with destiny here, and I've had to fight that battle. So it seems like somebody is whining or is giving that wailing wall energy here, where it's just being very persistent, I guess, and very is fighting. It's this warrior energy, because I've seen what these people have been doing, and this is what I was trying to explain here. But I feel like, again, yes, it does have a hold on things right now. I do think that, again, but I have to be able to be, because I feel like we're dealing with masculine energies that feel some kind of way about my energy. Okay, so again, it's almost like I will die before I ask you or admit that maybe you're on to something here. It's kind of like that energy here, and I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with whatever it's going to be, because at the end of the day, like I said, I know that I'm not being vindictive towards nobody. I know that my hands are clean, and at the end of the day, that I'm here to serve a purpose, and nothing on this planet is going to stop me from doing so. And I can't help that I can see the bullshit and that I call it out, and that makes a lot of people very upset, and it makes a lot of people can't wait to see those instances when I'm kicked down. But I hope that they can't wait the same way to see when I get back up. So yeah, let's keep on moving. Okay, so yeah, so again, this sop was given to Judas. Okay, and it says Satan entered into him. Okay, and Jesus, knowing this, said unto him, that which thou hast put in thy heart, okay, to do quickly, for my time is at hand. Okay. Let's see. Okay, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. So again, I guess there's okay, and after the sop was given to Judas. Okay, so I don't even know if this is saying two different Judases here. Okay, because it says he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon, and after the sop was given to Judas, Satan entered him. So again, this was making me think that we're explaining this Judas here, the son of Simon, and being very specific about that. But then it says after that the sop was, and then after that the sop was given to. So this is then it was given to somebody else, to this other Judas. Is what it sounded like to me. All right. And Satan entered him. Because it would have said, to me, it seemed like it was said, the son of Simon, and after he took it, then Satan entered him. But no, but then it specifically says again, and then he gave it to Judas, and then after that, again, you can look at it however you want, but again, we're in the sealed portion, chapter 56, the end of chapter 56. But this is making me think again, then that we're talking about a dual purpose, a twin something, or some kind of energy here. And Jesus, knowing this, said unto them, that thou hast put in thy heart, do and do quickly, for my time is at hand. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is making me think of something here. Now no man at the table knew for what intent he spake this unto him, except Peter, who had given the sign, and John, who had received the answer from the Lord. Okay. For some of them thought, because Judas was appointed by the Lord, okay, to be the treasurer and had the bag. Okay, so again, something about this damn bag keep popping up. Something about this bag keep popping up. That Jesus had said unto him, buy those things that we have need of against the feast, or that he should give something to the poor. For Jesus had taught his disciples that the money which they received should only be used for the simple needs, to help the poor, the needy in their want. Okay, again. So again, this makes me feel about the energy. Again, I feel from a divine masculine or whatever, saying about maybe they took something but they gave it to the needy. But it's in this sense, I feel like, again, whatever that was at that time was taken from me, and I've looked at myself as someone was needy, because everybody around me was making sure that there was obstacles and things like that. And but it never stopped me from still just squeezing out the little bit or whatever to keep on pushing forward or keep on doing something, knowing that something was being taken away, but in a sense hoping that it would be repaid, possibly, because this is what was said, I feel, to me. But at the end of the day, I don't know if that's true or not. You see what I'm saying? But yesterday I just said, whatever, if somebody took something from me, of course, I want it back. But at the end of the day, it's not going to stop me from nothing. Like, it wasn't never mine in the first. Like, that's why I go into stuff without having some kind of expectation. I just do, and I give. It's almost like, again, the natural Queen of Cups is gonna be overflowing with something. It's the real cylinder that is actually carrying that real substance, or that something in that chalice or that cup, I feel, that gives those natural abilities. She doesn't have to, for certain things, she doesn't have to have some kind of device, right? And this is what I'm saying about, again, taking the essence or taking something from the tree. It makes me think about the Ace of Cups and somebody messing around in your mind, in your dome, in your temple, in your Akashic, in your the dark matter, or that chaotic energy. That's something that is inside of the melanin or whatever it would be, that would be inside, what I'm saying, of the mind, right? So even when we look at the Empress and we see that the pineal gland looks like that tree and the heart is sitting on the ground next to her, these things having to be placed outside of herself. But that means that people are coming up, touching and taking, right? I don't know. To me, it feels like that, kind of like how people do with ritualistic things, and they rub on stones or these cubes and stuff like this and walk around. It's kind of like that kind of energy there, which I feel like, again, that's why, again, at some point in time, I was feeling like the angels were hovering around, or other energies and spirits too, always like hovering around or around. But I feel like, again, what's happened here is they've taken enough essence from the original Empress, or the original energy, and they're spreading it out amongst the kingdom with these other people. Again, spreading the wand. The wand might have only been with that Queen of Cups, or only with the Empress at one point in time, and now it was being spread around. And I feel like that's what's bringing this whole possible erectile energy. But it's in my case, I feel like, again, if it were having something to do with me, is to make me feel embarrassed, or to show, or make it show as though, though this person is, it makes me think about witchcraft or sorcery being used again to make the Empress, or again, the real essence, to be less desirable. Even if this has something to do with, again, the hidden agenda, the gay agenda, or whatever it would be. You know what I'm saying? People dabbling in stuff that they maybe not had done, or whatever, or sacrifices, or dealing with some kind of ritualistic something, which would also maybe cause for someone not to be, and this is just a general universal, like I said, message. Not to be interested in a certain empress, but it's to bring her down a notch. It's to make her feel bad about herself. That's why I can't allow, you know what I'm saying, rejection, okay, or a masculine being cold one minute, but then grabbing, you know, coming towards me the next. You know, I know that there's this tough push and pull here, right? But they're dealing with a warrior empress here, and I just won't stop. You know, I just feel like that's what this. I feel like this is very much correlating with energy around and what I've witnessed, or again, things that I dreamt about, or had visions or thoughts or premonitions or whatever about. Okay, whether they have to do with me or someone else, past, present, or future. Okay, so let's see. So there's a lot of talk about tables, but when I was offering, you know, when I was not at the table or rejected from the table, you know, it shit just sounded kind of different. So definitely, I feel like this is going back and forth with Son of God, Son of Man, them trying to exalt Son of Man over the Son of God. Okay, and everybody in the community and everybody probably going along with it. Okay, but this whole bag thing is because of this bag that has been taken, I feel, from the true essence, right? And nobody wants to pay to own up to it. Okay, all right. He then, having received the sop, went immediately out among them at the word of the Lord, and it was night. Okay, so again, this energy is really, I guess, resonating again for me with the past couple of days of me going back and forth and everything like this, and what I felt like, what energies are leaving out, which ones are coming in. It is a very stagnant or stalemate kind of energy right here. Again, where I'm looking for, after sobbing, you know what I'm saying, and feeling some kind of way about divine masculine, it and releasing that, and also getting that download that showed me like these alternative layers that are going on, like somebody, and I feel like with this hurricane energy, somebody did that shit on purpose. I feel like, again, that was to, you know, start something, want to be starting something, right? Okay, so again, it's that whole energy of making that Mary Magdalene energy feel very bad about talking too much, but actually not knowing that Jesus had her doing these things. Okay, and that, again, the homies in the feminine energies, again, were jealous of that particular relationship. So this makes me think about, again, the whole essence of all of these people teaming up to spy on the divine feminine energies, or the elect energies, and to make them feel less of, right? Okay, or like it's out of time, or it shouldn't go. But I'm just thinking, like, I'm here as offering, I'm here of service to a higher power. I will bow my head down and offer, and even if you reject me, I can't feel like, you see what I'm saying, I'm supposed to feel like aha or something like that. But it's just like, no, I know that then maybe this is something stepping in here, that's letting me know that, wait a minute, okay, if that's how somebody gonna play, then, you know, you just preserve whatever that is that you got. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you just know who you is, and you know what it is. Okay, so I feel like, again, with this Queen of Cups energy, this is another feminine energy that may not be a feminine energy in real life, that may need that essence from that real pure nature part of or natural part or essence of a woman. Okay, and so since they don't have that, their cup is not full like that, or they don't have that, or they didn't do the work like that. They just want to do, because they're mirroring the real essence, because they're spying on her. And again, this is what I'm saying. So to use the men around her that have been, you know, again, in another realm, possibly, you know, stirring things up with that cup, right? um it's the hidden essence of it. So that, again, I don't know if this is like trophy wife or trophy energy here. Okay, I don't know, because this kind of looks like a trophy here. Okay, so to make a woman to being impossible to be in a certain essence, would be to take someone that is not naturally born a woman and make them into the wife, the trophy wife, because they don't have those things like a natural, or possibly a minstrel, or these things that are that this Bible sometimes will say is dirty. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, I'm here to, I feel, stir things up in a natural way with that natural form of brewery or alchemy. Okay, where these people use the temperance energy in science in order to try to do this and to try to take from the true essence of the female, and use it to mirror it, and have other energies, what I'm saying, exalted over the woman. And this is just what I'm seeing here, period, at the end of the day.